Master the print command because perfect work deserve the perfect print. Hello everyone, this is Sudesh Rani. Welcome on my channel. In these days we are working on the Excel software from beginning to the advance. In these days we are working on the print command. For this, firstly open our software. Simple click on this and the software will be display on your screen. And this is the office button that represent the file menu. These option new, open, save as we have already discussed. And now we are on the print command. When we click on it, this dialog box will be open. And these option name, status type we have already discussed in part 1. And we will go on properties, quick setup, main and page setup. These also we have discussed in part 1 and 2. To understand this video, firstly see these part 1 and 2. I will give the link in description. Now these two options, print from last page and collate, we should discuss more about these two commands because these are simple but important. So print from last page, it determines the order in which pages of a multi-page document are printed, like starting from the last page or the first page. It ensures the pages of a document are printed in an order that is convenient for assembling or reading. It is useful for printers that stack pages in reverse order in their output tray. For example, a 5-page document, the printer print page 5, page 4, page 3, page 2, page 1. It ensures the output stack is in the correct order for reading when retrieved from the printer. But when we off this command, when we uncheck this box, then it start printing from the first page and end with the last page. For example, for a 5-page document, the printer prints page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. It is used when manually reordering or assembly is planned or when the printer's output tray naturally maintains the page order. So I hope you understand the benefit of this option, why we should use this option. The next is the collate. It's also important because it determines how the multi-copy documents are printed and whether pages are organized into complete sets or grouped by pages. It ensures that each complete document is printed in sequence before starting the next copy, but when we off this option, then the groups of all copies of the same page together before moving to the next page. It is useful when distributing individual pages separately, such as in forms or handouts. But when it on, then it is best for presentations, reports or other multi-pages document that need to remain in order. It reduces effort in assembling multi-copy documents. It ensures documents are ready for distribution without additional setting. The next is the print option. When we click on it, this dialog box will be open. We also can move this dialog box anywhere. It contains advanced settings that allow us to control how a document is printed. These settings go beyond the basic printing commands and let us fine-tune aspects such as layout, color pattern, paper scaling, margin, quality and advanced printing features. When we click on this button, a different setting will be open that has some commands because which work on single click and we can on or off then according our requirement. Those affect our printing quality. These check boxes are that can work by single click. When we click on it, means this option will be work on our print command. So next option is the maintenance. See this option, this tab, it is designed to help up to manage and maintain our printers functionally. It provides tool for performing maintenance tasks troubleshooting printing issues and configuring printer specific features to ensure optional print quality and performance. C. This option, view printer status. When we click on it, you will see a new dialog box will be opened. It provides a detailed overview of the current state of the printer. It is designed to help us to monitor the printer's operational status, identify potential issues and take corrective actions to ensure smooth printing operations. It shows the name and model of the printer being used. It is useful for identifying the printer in multi-printer environments. It also indicates whether the printer is ready, busy printing or idle. It also displays any error like paper jam, low ink toner, empty paper tray, anything. C. This is the next option is the about. When we click on this option, it provides essential information about the printer, driver, software, version, and other technical details. It helps to verify the printer driver version, check compatibility or access port resources. It assists IT professional or sport technician in diagnosing printer related issues. So after these setting or checking, we simple press on OK and we can set all setting. And also you can see it also have a help button. When you click on it, you can learn more thing about it by scrolling. This is the maintenance tab description. When you click on it, you can move, scroll up and down, and you can read every information that you want about it. See, these are the link. You can click on any link and can get more information about it. So come back on our command, and after setting these all things, we will go next option. This is the find printer. Why we use this command? Simple click on it and you will see these dialog box will be open. And why we use it? Because it is a useful feature that allows us to search for and select a printer, especially in environments with multiple printers or network devices. It simplifies the process of locating and choosing the correct printer for a print job, particularly in office setting, or when using network printer, it search for printers on the local network, like printers shared within a home or official network. It scans the available network address and lists printers that are accessible. In some versions our system, it may allow searching by the printer's name or model. We can type the name of a printer if we know it and see if it shows up in the list. The system will display any printer found on the network or connected to our computer that make it easier to select the right one. Printers may show as online or offline, helping us to know if the printer is currently available. For networked or wireless printer, the find printer feature often works automatically without needing any additional user intervention. It detects printers connect via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth or network cables. If we are using a USB printer or directly connected printer, it may automatically shows up without a search. It is ideal for administrator managing multiple printers in an office network, that allowing them to find printer by name and address. C. The next will be print to file. See this option, print this file. This is a checkbox. It allows us to save a document as a file instead of printing it on paper. It is useful when we want to create a digital version of our document in a specific file format that can be shared or stored by letter printing or viewing. It allows us to save a file in printable format without needing to print immediately. Means it saves the file in ready to print format. This process allows us to delay printing until a more convenient time or when we are ready to print on a specific printer. It is ideal when we need to preserve a document but don't need a physical copy immediately. It's an efficient way to create a digital version of our document. We can generate a PDF copy of a report for sharing via email without needing to print it on paper. A graphic designer or printing professional may need a PostScript file for high quality print jobs with specific printers that accept this format. Instead of keeping physical copies, we can create digital copies to store for archive purposes. See, next is the page range. It allows us to specify which pages of a document we want to print. This feature is useful when we don't need to print the entire document and instead want to print specific area, like how many pages, from where we need. We can increase or decrease the page numbers and from where to. In two option also we can write our choice number. We also can type with the help of keyboard manually, and after these option we will select what we want to print, like selection area, or if we want active sheet then we click on it, otherwise we click on ignore. If we want to ignore print area then we on this option. If we want the entire workbook print then we click on it. Next is the table option. This is an highlight showing because our sheet is also blank, we have not selected any print area, that's why it shows unhighlight. It cannot be used. Next is the number of copies, how many number of copy we need for our document, and this is the collate option that we have already discussed in very detail. It affect the series of the printed copy. The next will be the preview option that show these all option we have discussed properly, only preview. When we click on it, this is dialog box open because we have not selected any print area. Our workbook is blank and we have not choose any printing area, so this option is guide to select a print area. For this we open this Sudeshani workbook and we select some area before go in print command. Select the print area, which area we want for print, then go on print command and simple click on the preview option. See, when we click on it, it show the document. After print, this document will look like this. And this is the print option that when we click on it, this dialog box will be open that we have already discussed in too much detail. For this to understand very well, see part 1 and 2. This is the print queue and cancel printing. Part 1 and 2 is very important to see to understand this video properly. The next option is this dialog box. We have understand properly every option we have discussed in deeply. See this find printer option, we have discussed this option, and I have not tell why we cannot use this option, because at this time domain services is currently unavailable, so that's why we cannot use these option name, location and model. So all option we have discussed in detail of this dialog box. So now we will go on the next option of the print command. I hope you understand very well these all options. Then press on OK and go on the next option of the print. Quick print. This is also very important option. It allows us to send a document directly to the default printer with minimal interaction. When we select quick print option, Excel immediately send the document to the default printer without opening the print dialog box. There is no need to choose setting like the number of copies, printer selection or paper size. Everything use the default printer setting. It is designed for situations when we don't need to adjust printing options and want to quickly print the workbook using pre-configure printer setting. The next is the preview option. See this, when we click on it, this dialog box will be open, and see these all option, paper size, quality, first page, all option we have discussed in very detail. Next is the margins. These all option, see how we can set the margin of our printed selected document. These are the header, footer, these all thing. Like margin, left side how much margin we want to leave, we can set. This is the right side, how much margin we can leave, this is the bottom margin, and we can set it by manually or by these increase or decrease button. How much space we want to leave in bottom side, like I have set this 1.34. This is the footer area, how much space we want to leave in footer and header area. These button also help us to increase and decrease the size. And next is the center on page, horizontal or vertical, and you can see the effect of these option in preview. If you want in horizontally see the page, you can use horizontal and vertical both button at the same time, and you can use also one. Next is the option. This dialog box will be open that we have already discussed in part 1 and 2. To understand this dialog box, see the part 1 and 2. All tab we have discussed properly. See in this, the next tab is header and footer. These options are the for header. None showing because we have not add any header. We can add header anything from there, like I add my name. See now this name will look like this. Next is the footer. Also it's showing none because we have not select any footer. I have select now this, and it will show in the footer area. So these are the header and footer area. These are the custom header and footer. When we click on it, this dialog box will be open, and we can write here manually what we want in left section, like I have write SR. What we want in center section, we can delete this, and we can write manually what we want, like I have type here good. And this is the right section, what we want in right side, like I have type here day, good day. Anything we can type, and it also give the guideline which type data we can add here, like text button, date, time, and these button also help us to set the setting. Like if we want to set font, then see these are the font, this style and the size, these are the color, we can choose any color, and these are the underline if you want to give any underline. And see in preview you can see your text at the same time, and if we give any underline, that you can see effect option also highlight here. We can choose any effect, strike through, superscript, subscript. And next is the normal font. If we don't like the designing, then simple click on the normal, like I have applied this designing, then normal font. Next is the size. These are the font style, and these are the font. After setting all, simple click on OK. Next is the insert page number. If you want to insert any page number, insert number of pages, many page we want, then we can use this. See in the right section preview area. Insert date, if you want to insert date in our header. Next is the time. We also can add time in our document. This is the file path. If we need file name, we can add. And these all options we will discuss in the header footer menu bar. When we discuss the insert menu, then we will discuss these all thing in deep. Now we will simple discussion. This is the picture. If we want to add picture in our document, after these all setting, we will simple click on OK button, and all thing will be set in our header. Same dialog box will be open for the footer, and same setting we can do in this area also. These all button also provide in footer area, so we can use this button here also. Then press on OK, and also guideline showing which type text or data we can add here. All these things, then OK. And next, see these checkbox. Sheet tab also pending, but see these checkbox, different odd and even page, scale with document. When we check these box, see the effect in preview area, how which option are highlighting and which are not unhighlight when we use these checkbox. This also depend on our choice which option we want to use or not. Next, This option button we have already discussed very well. So press on OK. Next is the sheet tab also pending. See this area. If I discuss this dialog box properly, so I think video will be too much long. So we will discuss these all thing in next part. So if you like these all information, be with me, like, share and subscribe my channel if you are first time on this channel, and be master in print command. So thanks for watching.